You don't belong here. It was supposed to be a day of pride, honor, and celebration. Families gathered, friends cheered, and proud graduates in caps and gowns lined up to receive their diplomas. But in the middle of all the joy, something happened that left everyone speechless. As U.S. Marine Sergeant Marcus Taylor arrived at his younger sister's high school graduation, dressed in his full dress blues, he stood tall, his chest full of medals, his posture perfect. He had just returned from deployment overseas and came straight to the event to surprise his family. But as he approached the entrance, 2 private security guards stepped in front of him. "Say, you need to leave," one of them said sharply. Marcus blinked in confusion. "Excuse me. This event is for family only," the other guard added. "No military stunts today." The crowd began to quiet down. People turned. Cameras clicked. Whispers started. What those guards didn't know was that they had just picked the wrong Marine on the wrong day. And he wasn't alone. 6 Navy SEALs stepped forward. Before Marcus could respond, a group of 6 men standing nearby had already started moving. They were all dressed in simple black shirts and jeans, blending into the crowd. But there was something about their presence. Calm, quiet, powerful. One of them stepped between Marcus and the guards. "That Marine right there," he said, pointing at Marcus, "has more right to be here than either of you." The guard scoffed. "And who are you supposed to be?" That's when one of the men pulled out a badge. Retired Navy SEAL. And we all served with him. Suddenly, everything changed. You could feel the shift in energy. The crowd stood still. One of the guards started to back off, but the other pushed forward, refusing to back down. The crowd turns. A woman nearby, clearly a parent, raised her voice. "He's here for his sister. Let the man see his family." Others began to speak up too. Phones were now out recording the scene. Even some teachers started to approach, trying to calm things down. The 6 SEALs stood shoulder to shoulder with Marcus. They didn't shout. They didn't threaten. They just stood there, strong, unified, and completely unbothered by the rising tension. One of the SEALs turned to Marcus. "Brother, you want to go in?" Marcus nodded, eyes still locked on the guards. "Then let's walk." And that's exactly what they did. Walk of honor. With the entire crowd watching, Marcus walked forward, flanked by 6 Navy SEALs, his brothers in arms. The guards hesitated but didn't stop them this time. The power dynamic had completely shifted. It wasn't just about uniforms or rules anymore. It was about respect. As they walked past the gym doors and into the ceremony, the students erupted in cheers. Some stood. Others clapped. Even the principal made an announcement. "Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome home U.S. Marine Sergeant Marcus Taylor, and thank you for your service." His younger sister, in her graduation gown, burst into tears. She ran to hug him. The moment was pure, emotional, and unforgettable. The aftermath. Later, it was revealed that the security guards had been hired by a private company with no clear briefing on military personnel attending. They had assumed Marcus was there to cause a disruption, based on his uniform and, sadly, his appearance. The school district issued an apology. But Marcus didn't want revenge. He didn't want attention. He just said one thing to the media. "I didn't come here for a fight. I came here for my sister. But I'm proud to know I have brothers who will always have my back, even when the battlefield is just a high school gym." As for the SEALs, they didn't ask for recognition either. They simply supported their brother when it mattered most. And to this day, that moment, when 6 Navy SEALs stood up for one proud black Marine, is remembered by everyone who witnessed it. Not as a confrontation, but as a reminder, respect is earned through service, not judged by uniform or skin color.